Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Campus World Talk. I am your host, Omokoye Mohammed Mukhtar, a proud 300 level student of Strategic Communication and Media Studies at Lens Polytechnic Ofan. Today's episode is a special one brought to you as part of our course in Social Media Management. We are diving into a topic that sparks a lot of conversation around campus, effects of purpose lifestyle on campus. From public displays of affection to emotional distraction, from joint goals to shared struggles, campus couples are shaping the vibe and rhythm of student life. But is it for better or for worse? To help me unpack this interesting topic, I am not alone today. Along with me are my guests in the studio, students just like you and me, with real experiences and honest perspectives. They will all be sharing their thoughts on how relationship affect academic life, friendship, and personal growth on campus. So, I would like to welcome them to the show on my left side.
My name is Mudim Zainab.
Okay, and for my right side, kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Adi Fatia Adinke.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you once again, and I would like us to get this started. All right, Zainab, what's your view on campus living or acting like they are couples living or acting like they are married on campus?
My view on campus relationship, let me say, acting like they are married, is on both sides. It could be positive or negative.
How do you say it positive and negative? And don't you think like this couple style, like this couple lifestyle is becoming too common on campus?
Definitely, it's very common on campus. But should I say it depends on how you put your relationship. If you determine to be academically focused, I think there should be nothing to stop you from having any relationship. So to me, it could be positive and it could be negative. It depends on the personal view.
Have you ever been in a relationship or are you currently in a relationship? Either on campus or off campus?
But once, hey, I have once had a relationship on the campus and it never affected me negatively.
During the time you are in a relationship on campus, have you ever feel pressured to be in a relationship? Maybe one or two things are pressuring you in the relationship.
It is normal to feel pressure. We are all human.
When you are being pressured, how do you handle the pressure while school stuff are going on and some issues at home, and then you're still facing another relationship, another issue in your relationship? How do you handle that kind of pressure at once?
So how do I handle this situation? I kind of avoid the three at once. So when I'm more calm, then I attend to the situation one after the other.
All right. What advice will you give to students who wants to take, especially freshers, who wants to date or stay be focused on school? What advice do you have for them?
Okay. To the freshers, or let me say to the students, whether students or freshers, that want to be in a relationship and at the same time focus on their academic life, I'll just say they should. It depends on, let me say, it depends on how you want to. If you are really focused academically, there shouldn't be anything to affect you. So I'll just urge, or let me say, I'll advise you to be focused academically.
All right, all right. Any tips that work for you or someone you know? Any tips?
Okay. Let me go by the adage that says, show me your friend and I will tell you the kind of person that you are. So if you want to have a relationship or boyfriend, girlfriend, or a friend on campus, it should be someone that is of your level, someone that you will match your energy, that will give you exact what you want, not someone that will reduce you academically.
All right. Zainab, according to the questions I threw at you and the answers you gave me, you make it like the way I understand it is like when I said your view on campus living or acting like they are married on campus, you said it is either positive or negative depending on some people. Some people it's positive and some people it's negative. And when I asked you about the pressure you face in your home relationship during the time you have a relationship on campus, and the pressure you felt, then you categorize the pressure into three, which is pressure from home, pressure in school, and pressure from your partner. And the way you handle it, you said the pressure from each angle, you face those pressure when you get to them. Like when you're at school and you're about to leave school, the pressure at school, you leave it at school, you go home as neutral, and when you reach your boyfriend's place or your partner's place, the pressure there, you pick it and then you face it without one pressure affecting another. And likewise when you get home. And then the third question I threw at you was that what advice or tips will you give to students who wants to date and still stay focused on campus? You make it aware and make it clear to us that they should be with someone, either make friends or date someone of their own level. Likewise, a proverb that says, birds of same feather flocks together. So, a person that is brilliant must not make friends with someone who is a dullard. And if you are about to make friends with someone like you, the person should be someone who listens, not someone you would want to talk to, or you want to ask questions, and the person will be like, I'm not interested, or maybe will not give you listening here. So if that is right, maybe if there's anything you would like to put or any contribution you would like to make. Huh?
I really don't have what to say. So, other than the last point I said, that I will say, show me your friend, and I'll tell the campus. If you want to mingle with friends, generally, you're meant to mingle with someone, make friends, or anything. It should be someone that's going to be able to affect you academically, physically, spiritually. Not someone that is going to affect you, like there's going to be a negative impact on you. That's all I have to.
All right, Zainab, thanks for your participation in today's topic. And I would like to introduce my second guest, who introduced herself as Adenike, to also give us few points of hers on the effect of campus life on campus. All right, Adenike, are you currently in a relationship?
Yes, but off campus.
But Adenike, how has relationship affect your academics so far? The relationship you have off campus, how has it affect your relationship, your academics so far?
Okay, my relationship is affecting me positively because I have an understandable boyfriend that really cares about me. Maybe like asking me about school stuff. Have you go to school during exam? You do wake me up midnight to read.
Adenike, so what is your own take on campus life, especially on campus? When you see two people, a male and a female, working side by side or doing things together as couples, what do you think? What do you think about that kind of relationship?
My own view on campus couples life, I believe it's normative, but in terms of maybe they have issues with each other, it won't be they won't be valuable to each other anymore. Like they have been together all the time.
I've introduced two guests so far, and right now it's about time for me to introduce our third guest on the show. And can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Oyewale Aishat Damilola.
Currently, are you in a relationship either on campus or off campus?
Yes, but off campus.
Okay, so you have a relationship off campus, or has any guy on campus recently come to you and express his feelings, maybe in the sense that to woo you, to make you agree to be his girlfriend, as any guy?
Yes, but I don't want anything that will disturb me in my academia. So that's why I stay off relationship in campus. So instead of me battling with my academic and still have relationship in campus, that's two. I don't want to lose in two ways because I'm satisfied with the relationship I have in my house. Not, I don't want the one in school because I can lose in two places. even if I have relationship in school, my boyfriend can be like and they won't be concentrate because I'll focus on one more than another one. So that's my own perspective in that couple's life. I'm not in supportive of that because what you are doing in school, your parents is not aware, and you are living with a guy in school. That's not okay at all. Because there was a time I was going out, I saw these two couples. They are wet and then they wear the same clothes. I was like, this thing that you guys are doing, you still break up because it's not normal. Why will you leave your own apartment and live with a guy that you don't even know about? You don't know even if you know his family, it's not even proper. Your parents is not aware. They are sending you money to go to school, but you are there with a guy.
All right, Aisha, what advice will you give to students who are planning to live a couple's lifestyle, especially those kind of students who haven't got an accommodation yet, who are freshers and are planning, maybe thinking of moving in with a guy and living as roommates at first, and later they started dating and having one or two things together as a couples. Meanwhile, their parents at home are not even aware of their child's well-being or their child's accommodation or wherever the child is living with. So, what kind of advice will you give to such students who wants to do that kind of act, who want to act in such a way to live with a guy or to have a relationship on campus? What advice do you have?
I will advise them that they should stay off relationship for now because they are fresher, and they should stay focused on their education more than relationship. They should stay with, if they are not yet to get their own accommodation, they should stay with their female classmates, not a guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and my third guest has give her own opinion on the campus lifestyle, and I'm about to introduce my fourth guest on the show.
My name is Ramon Basira.
Are you currently in a relationship?
No, based on personal reasons.
All right, so what's your view on campus living or acting like they are married on campus? What's your view on couples lifestyle?
Well, we have different opinions, and for me, I don't think it's ideal because we have different personalities. We are all we are all different. We are all raised in different homes, and some people tolerate people more. Like myself, I'm not really tolerant. But I can't tolerate most things. You understand me? Like, for example, I have a partner, and he is a very early person. He wakes up very late. I mean, I'm a very late comer. I wake up very, very late. So, if we stay together, if we want me to adapt to his own style, it might cause some conflict, and from there we start having issues based on our differences. So I would say like minds, like they do things in their own ways. But for me, like
Okay, so I believe you've been in a relationship before. So I would like to ask, like, have you been pressurized, and how do you handle pressure in relationship, and what advice will you give to those in a relationship, maybe on campus or off campus, on how to handle pressure when it comes to academics, pressure from home, and pressure in the relationship? What advice will you give to them?
for me, I would say I've never been pressurized because I'm a very careful person. I'm so careful. You might be serious and I'll be playful with you. So, for my advice for people that are mainly in campus relationship and stuff is, firstly, I'll say they should be very, very careful because most times it doesn't last. Let me just say 70% of it doesn't last. So, and I feel like when partners are always together, the value reduces. Reduces a lot. Like myself, I really don't like my partner being in the same vicinity with me. Like I would say I prefer long distance relationship because once I miss you,
the affection will be more stronger. And me seeing you every day, it will weaken. Me seeing you every day, you seem irrelevant to me. Like something I'm seeing all the time, I'll get tired of it. Understand me? And but we have different mindsets. Some people don't get tired easily, but for me, so and for those that don't get tired easily, I'll say they should be careful, like I said earlier, because firstly, they meet other people. As a lady, you can go out and you see another admirer, so you understand, and your partner might be there, and you get jealous. The partner as well will mingle outside, see some other ladies, and once you know, you start having issues, cheating issues, and sneaking to pick calls and stuff. So, and most importantly, maturity matters a lot. When you're matured and you are very, very understanding, I think they can cope. But mostly that I've seen and heard of, let me just say I've heard of, they don't really end well.
And back to my primary guest on show today, Zainab, and I would like you to give a summary of all answers that have been given to the questions I asked my guests today. What is your own positive or and negative aspects, your own negative thoughts on their answers?
Yes. I really thank the guests that have been here today. Really said a lot of things, and there are a lot of things that I would like to portray their points against. And so my guest really said most relationship on campus do lead to marriage. I'm against that. Because not all relationship on campus breaks after sign out. There are some relationship that start from ND days set, and they later continued even after their HND and leads to marriage, and it's a better one and it's a very happy marriage. So I'm against that. And one, I think from my guest area as well, she said some people living together or some renting apartment or not planning to rent apartment before coming to school. So I would like to portray that point. There are some ladies that are coming from home, they already have it in their mindset that they are not going to rent an apartment. They are primarily like, I don't want to rent an apartment. I want to live with a guy. I want to be properly in schools. So when they have misunderstanding and she could not hold it on, and like, okay, I'm angry to the extent that you want to leave the house, and then you start to think again, how would you settle your life? How would you balance not having accommodation, how to settle accommodation and everything? Searching for accommodation is not something very easy. It takes a lot of stress, like a whole lot of stress. So imagine having to balance your academic life and searching for an apartment. So it's not really easy. So I would want to say, to add to the advice I give to most students, freshers or still light on campus, that we should really be strong before coming to school. Be very strong, like be focused, have that mindset that I'm not coming to school for anybody, you're coming for yourself. It's for the betterment of your own future. So I would really advise that students should take it off. Because I could say while I was in my ND, I have this school daughter of mine who was in ND while ND1 while I was in ND2. She got pregnant before they finished ND1 at all. They couldn't even sign out with them because during pregnancy, childbirth and been blocked. So they had to drop out because of that. So I didn't being, it was, let me say, raised well or has that kind of great mentality of I don't want, so that kind of things. So I didn't mean she has the mindset of not doing that kind of thing because it was too early as an ND1 student getting pregnant at your first semester. That means she has the mindset of doing it. So that would be my advice on this, and thank you all for watching and see you next time. Thank you.
And that brings the end to the discussion of effect of couples lifestyle on campus. A big thank you to my guests for sharing their thoughts and experiences. Relationship can be beautiful, but finding balance is the key, especially in an academic environment. So our listeners, remember that love should build you, not break your focus. And till next time, stay focused, stay smart, and stay true to yourself. And once again, my name is Omokola Mohammed Mukhtar. Thanks for watching.